Hey everyone, this is Juno with Detour Shirts. In this video, I'm going to answer your Merch by Amazon questions. Let's go. In this video, I'm going to answer your Merch by Amazon questions, but before I do that, just for the people that are new to this channel, my name is Juno. I'm a graphic designer and online t-shirt seller. My profile is all about helping you design and sell t-shirts online. If that's something you're interested in, feel free to subscribe and like these videos, and make sure to hit that notification bell so that you'll be alerted on my new videos. So on my Instagram today, I asked in my stories, what is your Merch by Amazon question? And I got a lot of questions, and so I wanted to make this video to answer some of those questions as well as the questions you asked in YouTube. Oh, and I forgot, if you're not following me on Instagram, please go over there, follow me on Instagram. I show a lot more content on there. I've been doing Instagram for a lot longer than YouTube, and so you can find a lot of things on there about design and just creating t-shirts and Merch by Amazon and Redbubble, all these things. More than what I post on YouTube, just tons and tons of free content on Instagram, so go over there. It's great. And stay until the end of this video. I'm going to share with you something that I just found out about Merch by Amazon. Something that I didn't see before. I think they just put it on today, and I think it's going to really help a lot of people. So stay till the end of this video to see what that is. All right, so my first question from Geo Movies, got this one on YouTube, is what is the solution to be accepted in Merch by Amazon? To get that answer is, first, we're here on Merch by Amazon, merch.amazon.com, and it's been a while for me, but you would want to request an invitation here. This is where you go to start. And there's no real way to get accepted, like no surefire way to get accepted in Merch by Amazon. Ultimately, Amazon makes the choice there. But when you do request an invitation, they ask for things like your portfolio, do you have experience? And I think that helps a little bit, although I do know that some people without design experience actually get on. So it's kind of mostly luck, I guess, but you can try putting in your portfolio and stuff. I know right now it's a lot of people are waiting a long time, and I'm guessing it's because of the state that we're in with the pandemic. They probably aren't accepting very many, and my guess is that with so many people coming on, they're probably being a little more selective. So that's answer to question number one. Okay, so my second question that I'm going to answer, it's a kind of a two-parter because I'm taking one question from YouTube as well as a question I got from Instagram, and here it is. First, Marie says, I'm in tier 10. I just started 3 weeks ago and I have sold one shirt. Should I switch up my designs after a period of time? If so, how long should I leave the design up until switching it out for another design that might sell? And on Instagram, I had a lot of questions asking, any advice on getting out of tier 10? So basically, the same answer for both. Getting out of tier 10, you need to sell 10 t-shirts to get out of tier 10. You only have 10 uploads that you can put on to sell those, so it's really tough to do that. So one thing you can do is make sure to follow trends or design for trends. I think that's the easiest way to get some sales if you just want to get sales. Trends tend to give you, more people are looking for that, so you get a lot more audience looking for those t-shirts, and hopefully find a trend that has less competition. I would put designs on shirts on dark shirts because those seem to sell better, and price really low, just to give yourself every advantage of selling, right? Price low, put it on dark t-shirts, follow trends. That's my advice if you're in the lower tiers, like tier 10. You could also buy yourself out, buy your friends and family 10 shirts, give them out as Christmas, and then you'll get out of it. So that's another easy way to get out of tier 10. What happens if you only have one sale and the other sales aren't selling? I would keep a design on Merch by Amazon for about 3 to 4 weeks. After 4 weeks, if it hasn't sold, take it off. Try another trend, try another design on there. You want to put your best work out there, so you need to be better or as good as or better than the competition that you're in. So if you're in a really tough competition where there's lots of t-shirts that are doing really well but they're designed really well, that's going to be a little harder. So look for something with low competition, as well as someplace where you know you can make a design that's better than the competition, right? Hopefully that helps. All right, next question. This one came from Instagram, and there's a lot of you asking this question. It is, how can I find hot trends? So of course, when I say follow trends to get out of tier 10, a lot of people want to know, how do you find those trends? And I have a lot of videos on this. I'll put a link up there so you can see which videos. But basically it's this. You go on Amazon, you type in a keyword or phrase. Let's say election is really trending right now. Election t-shirts, right? And so you can see here. And I use a plugin called DS Amazon Quick View. Just look at the VSRs. Like, not that hard. You can do this multiple times. Let's say vote right here, 24,000. That's pretty good. Let's see if vote. Then you go down and niche down. So instead of just election t-shirts, you're looking for vote t-shirts now. And that still has too many, 2,000. So what you want to do is keep niching down. Maybe this phrase here, maybe that phrase, you know. So just be careful. The BSRs will tell you what's selling, but you also got to check trademarks and look at the results. So again, there's a whole video out there, but basically low BSRs will tell you what's selling. So hopefully that answers that question. So next question, here it is. From Asia Maribet, I hope I'm saying your name right. What solution to sell t-shirts? I follow trends, but there are no sales. And on Instagram, I got the same kind of question. Basically, why aren't my t-shirts selling? So trends are only part of it. So basically, there's 3 things that you need to get a good sale on Amazon, anywhere actually, not just Amazon, any PLD site, anything you're selling online. So these are the 3 things. First, you need to have an audience. So it's possible that what you're designing has no audience, but that's why you try and follow trends, because trends means there is an audience for it. But it's possible maybe you're designing something that's not trending. Maybe you're designing something that you think is cool, but nobody else thinks it is. So that means there's no audience for it. Maybe nobody wants to buy it. You're designing things that nobody wants to buy. That's one. The second reason that maybe you're not selling is there are people that want to buy it. There is an audience, but the competition is really tough. So other people, your stuff isn't as good as the competition. You're not giving them value. Other things seem like a better value to them or a better design. And so they're picking that instead of yours. So that could be one reason why you're not selling. So another reason why I'm saying to follow trends with low competition, just to give yourself a better chance to design something that's better than it, right? So if you go into something that's super saturated, the chances are there's lots and lots of good designs out there, and people pick that design over your design. It's not to say that you can't compete. If you think you can make a better design than theirs and bring something better to the table, then go for it. And I think that's a really good way to do it. The last reason I think you might not be selling your shirt is because you don't have any traffic to it. Another reason why to follow trends, because you get that traffic, but you could be buried under page 2, 3, 4, 5 if it's really saturated, right? So again, this is where maybe paid traffic goes there, or if you're putting your stuff on social media and stuff. So you need the eyeballs. So if your design is good and it's something somebody wants, you know those 2 things, then the last thing you need is traffic. And so traffic alone won't help. If you have a bad design and you get a lot of eyeballs to it, you know, nobody still wants to buy that bad design. So you need basically all 3. You need something with an audience. You need something that's really good, that audience really wants to buy, that's a good value for them. Value can be price, value can be, you know, it looks great, it's something they want to wear. And 3, people have to know about it. It needs to have eyeballs on it and good traffic. So ads help with that, but ads alone won't do it. Okay, so just remember all those 3 things, and I think you'll do really well on selling. So my next question comes from Instagram, and it is Bidenharris design safe? Well, I think a lot of people are asking this question because what you see here, this is from the JoeBiden.com, Bidenharris. They have this limited license here, and you can see here people are reading this, and it says right here, Biden president logos, all design, text, and graphics, blah, 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 right? But what people are saying right here is you are granted a limited non-sub-licensable license to access and use the licensed material intended by us for your use, for your information, non-commercial and personal use only to show your support. So basically they're saying, what they're saying here and got a lot of people scared is non-commercial personal use only, right? But what they're talking about here is Biden logos and all design. So this design that Biden has designed, or his team has designed for him, with the three stripes here in the E, you know, looking like that. If we go to some of the text that they're doing, battle for the soul of the nation, right? You might not want to use that. That's their own text. Pictures, if they got specific pictures that they took of themselves on this here, you can't use these things to sell. This is for personal use only, to help them. Again, if you go here to their site, let's look at their store. They have their own shirts, right? Like if you make a shirt that looks just like this, that's not good. You're basically pixel for pixel copying them, what they're doing, and they're trying to sell their stuff too. Don't do this exact design for them, right? So you can see here, this is what they've designed, and they've have a copyright on it, just like anybody else that designs anything. So don't copy other people what they're designing, and don't copy Biden what he's designing for his stuff. So this is their thing. So don't copy it. You can design your own things, use your own fonts, your own design skills, and make something different, make something that stands out, make something better. So that's just my 2 cents there. You can still, I think it's still safe to do political t-shirts. It still sells well. Just don't copy their logo and design and phrases and use their stuff that they're saying is for them. All right. Next question is from you guys on YouTube. Thank you for this one. This is from Sean Paul. What's a good fourth quarter strategy? Lots of holiday items or just more of the same? What's about relisting expired designs? Is it better to abandon the designs or try to spruce up the listing? Well, my fourth quarter strategy is to make a lot of new designs. I still want to see what is selling at the moment. A lot of things do tend to sell maybe last year, but I would keep on, if you have the slots, I would just keep on what you sold. Maybe it didn't sell last year, maybe because you were too late to the game or something. And so you have 365 days before it gets removed from Merch by Amazon. So I would just leave it up if you have the extra slots. I think a lot of us got extra upload slots anyway by tiering up. Amazon did that for us for Q4. So my strategy going in is create a lot of new designs, especially for the holidays. Do some funny things, maybe some things for ugly Christmas sweaters, for example. Halloween designs do really well. Think of Halloween costumes, do a lot of those. Think of what people would buy as presents for others. This is a whole new year, 2020, and so a lot of different things happened this year that we could, potentially make gifts for a certain person, maybe their occupation, maybe something about, staying home, things like that. So a lot of new things that happened this year that are relevant to 2020, and think of what you would buy someone as a gift, and those do really well. Something, maybe they're funny, maybe it's their occupation, maybe it's someplace that they live, maybe it's a family member. So that's my strategy for fourth quarter. Okay, so here's the last question. I got this one from Instagram. It says, at what tier can I make ads AMS for my products? A lot of people have been asking about AMS or Amazon advertising. When can you guys get that, or when can I get that? Because I want to do ads for Amazon. And I told you stick around to the end, and this is the last question. And here is what I found today that I'm really excited about. You notice here I am on Merch by Amazon. Here's Pretty Merch, which is the first one. Dashboard, create, manage, analyze, advertise. What? I did not see that before. Advertise. Let's click this. I don't know if all of you guys have it, but I just got it today. It's something that I saw recently. I'm going to click on it and let's see what comes up. So right here, Amazon is saying to help increase sales and visibility on Amazon, sponsored ads and stores can help showcase your products when shoppers are looking for items like yours. No advertising experience needed, and you pay only when your ad is clicked. So they're bringing Amazon advertising right to Merch by Amazon. Isn't this crazy? And look, you can advertise when you have all of these marketplaces. You can advertise for all of those marketplaces, which I think is cool. This is so new, I haven't tried it yet. So I wanted to share this with you guys. It's coming. If you don't have it on yours, I know I'm one of the higher tiers and I probably get it earlier, but I believe this is coming to everybody. And you have sponsored products, sponsored brands, lots of good stuff, even tips on how to get started. So Amazon wants to help everybody out before Q4. This is great. It's great news before Q4. I think this Q4, if we learn how to do this right, is going to be awesome. So that is it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I love answering all your questions. Hopefully I can do this again more on a regular basis. I think it's really helpful for those that are just starting out on Merch by Amazon, as well as people that, you know, are maybe in the higher tiers. So thanks so much for watching. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe this video if you like this video, and don't forget to hit that notification bell to see more videos like this. And until next time, keep creating and keep learning. See ya. Bye.